Good afternoon and welcome back to the Esports Championship Season 1 Street Fighter 6 Qualifier 3. My name is Rarewolf and I will be your lovely host and shoutcaster for today. Now to those who are tuning back in, welcome back. Thank you again for joining us. And to those who are new here and wondering what is going on, let me introduce ourselves. Now, welcome to the Esports Championship, a realm where the excitement of gaming meets the thrill of competition. We're more than just an esports platform. We're revolutionizing the scene as a pioneering sports promoter. Our mission is clear: to elevate esports in Australia and New Zealand, driven by an unyielding passion for gaming. Now, we believe in the hero within every game mode, ESC. Whether you're a seasoned pro or casual enthusiast, we empower you to showcase your skills, reach your goals, and relish the thrill of victory. Now, why join the ESC? Why sign up? Now, if you've ever thrown down a 1v1 me bro challenge in an online multiplayer game, here is where you can truly showcase your skills. Here you're not just a player, you're an integral part of this community that revels in the joy of competition, the adrenaline of victory, and the sheer fun of gaming. So gear up, game on, and get ready to master the game and claim the fame. Now, today we do have a big day for you all, but before we get into that, I would like to bring up the graphic for our ranking points for this season. Now, for those who are not sure what the ranking points are, so they are specific to each game and season. Winners and runner-ups of qualifiers are removed from the ranking list as they automatically qualify for the season final. The top finishes on the ranking list for each game up to qualifiers, and they also make it to the season final. The points do reset every season, and how you earn them is detailed here. Now, our ranking points is 5 points for participation, 1 point per round win, and 5 points per match win. Now you can see LILIUM is topping our Season 1 ranking point standings at 30. Quebec is next on the list with 15. WARLUK, 14. Soul's Clue with 7. Mason with 7 as well, and 6 for Golden Avenger. Now our qualified fighters for our Street Fighter 6 season finals is DOOKLYNNN, TTTJ, and Good On My End. Oh man, DOOKLYNNN, they are an absolute powerhouse. They are. I have a lot of praise. I have a lot of praise for DOOKLYNNN. But before we really sort of get into that again, I'm just too excited to talk about this all, to be honest. Before we get into that, I would like to announce and introduce the Esports Championship ring that has been specially crafted for the winner of this season for Street Fighter 6 and Modern Warfare. And the ESC boys have put up a nice little show reel for that, which you'll be seeing on your screen very shortly. Alright, damn, okay, how nice is that? Let me know what you guys think in chat. I will be reading out some of what you guys are saying, probably ignoring most of it, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding. But please let us know what you think about it in the chat. Alright, I would also like to give a reminder out to our Modern Warfare 3 players that our sign-ups for the Modern Warfare 3 Qualifier 3 entries are closing midnight tonight. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up and get in on that. And I am also very excited to announce that our next game, our next broadcast for Street Fighter 6 will be our season finals, which will be in 2 weeks, same time, 12 p.m. Brisbane time, right here. So make sure you all tune in to watch that as well. And I would also like to remind all viewers that 100% of donations goes towards the season final prize pool. So if you like what you see, like to support your players, the people on the screen, make sure you guys donate if you can. If you want, it's okay. It all goes back towards the players in the final prize pool. And today, oh my gosh, okay, I'm excited. This is the last qualifier for our Street Fighter 6 Season 1 on in here. We have 5 games for you all today. And before I get into the actual seeding, I would like to welcome our players for today. Welcome back to WARLUK, who was in our first qualifier. Welcome back, WARLUK. Good to see you again. Big warm welcome to new contender MIDNIGHTAUS, who will be versing WARLUK in our first match of the day. Also, welcome back to Golden Avenger, who will be versing newcomer Professor in our match 2. And in our semi-finals, we will give a big warm welcome back to both LILIUM and DOOKLYNNN. Thank you guys once again for joining. Good to see you guys. And I'd like to also give another big shout out to DOOKLYNNN, who is our reigning 2-time Esports Championship Season 1 Street Fighter 6 champion. DOOKLYNNN has won every single qualifier that we have had so far. They are an absolute powerhouse. I'm a big DOOKLYNNN fan, but I'm not sure how DOOKLYNNN is going to. I do wonder how DOOKLYNNN is going to go today because JP, their absolute favorite, has been nerfed, I believe, this patch. So I'm interested to see how they play about that, or maybe they will select a new champ to fight with today. Who knows? We'll have to see for our 4th game, which will be coming up in the season finals. Yeah, no, not our season finals, our semi-finals. Yeah, DOOKLYNNN's playing the semi-finals. Okay, sorry, I'm a bit one-track minded about that because I'm so excited to watch them play again, because every single time DOOKLYNNN plays, I sit here in absolute fear and awe of their potential, of their power, of their skill. They are definitely a huge powerhouse in this competition. Gosh, if I had to, I'm not really sure what my predictions are today, honestly. I was hoping that Good on My End would sign up again this qualifier, because they really put DOOKLYNNN on. They really made DOOKLYNNN sweat. DOOKLYNNN, I think, dropped a round or 2 in the last qualifier, in the second qualifier. And I was hoping to see Good on My End sign up again this week. But I do believe that they did just come back from Florida for the Capcom tournament that was running. Sorry, I just had a Steam notification come up and it just threw me off track. Oh, all right. Just transparency there. But Good on My End did just come back from the Capcom tournament over in America. Good on My End, if you're watching, welcome back to Australia. A bit disappointed to not see you, but it's okay. If you're watching, hello, please let us know how that was for you. But yeah, wow. But they would have been the player that I would probably say could really go toe-to-toe with DOOKLYNNN. DOOKLYNNN did end up beating them in the last qualifier and reigning as our champion once again. But we do have 2 newcomers in today, which will be MIDNIGHTAUS and Professor. I haven't seen them play yet, so I'm not really sure how they will go. But if I do have to say who will come up against DOOKLYNNN, it will probably LILIUM. LILIUM has been a very strong contender, very solid fighter. Now, before we do get into our first match of the day, I would like to give a big shout out to our major sponsor, Ace Gamer Apparel, and they have recently done a collab with Esports Championship for the new line of merch, and they have prepared a very cool reel which will be up on your screen shortly, so make sure you support our supporters if you want to. But here they are, Ace Gamer Apparel. Make sure you guys do check them out, as they have a coupon code which ends tonight at midnight for deals on items in the shop. All items, I believe it is all items in the shop. So make sure you guys check them out and support our supporters. Now, for what you have all been waiting for, our very first match of the day between WARLUK and newcomer MIDNIGHTAUS. Hopefully their buds are in lobby. Production, can we confirm that? Will we be having a game up on our screen shortly? Yes, we will. All right, how do I think this is going to go? I can't be too sure, but if I have to say, I would say that WARLUK is probably... I like WARLUK. WARLUK has been a really good professional competitor in our games so far. I've been seeing them in chat in their first qualifier, giving thanks to the other fighter when after they had lost. So a lot of sportsmanship there. They're probably my favorite, but honestly, I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest. This is going to be a crazy best of one game. Like, we're gonna see it very shortly, so you guys better start getting hyped up for it, because I'm starting to get hyped for it. Like, my mic volume is starting to go up. I am sitting in my chair cross-legged. My eyes will be glued to the screen. I will be watching this. I will be non-stop talking, because we are getting into this right now, into our round one. All right, here we go. WARLUK here on Ryu, getting in there now, but Marissa is... and he follows it up with a nice bit of damage, missing that spin kick a little bit. Marissa, MIDNIGHTAUS, bit low on the drive gauge and low HP, but is fighting back and smashing down WARLUK. 5 gauges going down for MIDNIGHTAUS, but so is WARLUK's HP, but he is still battling it out. But I don't think he's going to take this first round. Nice block on that, but the wall stun will get him, and that is a KO. Round one of that fight goes to MIDNIGHTAUS, and we start off here now with some overheads and a grapple throwdown. Nice drive parry onto that, following it up. Oh, some nice blocks and punish counters coming in. Ow, but WARLUK is still determined to prove their worth in this fight, whiffing that one and getting punished severely for it, as MIDNIGHTAUS spends and will get a nice payout out of that with a KO for that round 2. Oh my gosh, alright, MIDNIGHTAUS starting off strong here. Here we are in our match 2, fight 1. WARLUK getting punished quite early by Marissa here. Both drive gauges are empty, but it doesn't really matter because WARLUK half HP and getting punished back and forth by this Marissa. Oh my god, just non-stop punches to the head, face, chest, knees, everything. Round 1 goes towards MIDNIGHTAUS. WARLUK starting off with a bit of fight here, but MIDNIGHTAUS is not letting him take any ground in this battle whatsoever. Absolutely punishing him with WARLUK trying to block what he can. No drive gauge, half HP. How is this going to go down? Nice block on that from MIDNIGHTAUS, and he throws him back in the wall, whiffs that overdrive move. WARLUK spends as well in the burnout now, waiting to get that drive gauge back up. Oh, both players drive gauge low, health low. WARLUK is throwing it down, but so is MIDNIGHTAUS. And that's it, folks. That is it for all my lovely viewers. That is how we do it here at Esports Championship. Our games are quick, they are intense, they are, well, exactly how you saw it, folks. Wow, MIDNIGHTAUS newcomer with an absolute blazing start will be qualifying into our semi-finals up against LILIUM. WARLUK, it was good to see you once again here at the Esports Championship. Yeah, sorry that I had a lot of high hopes for you, but it's okay, WARLUK, because you are still my favorite. Thank you once again for participating, for fighting, for being here. Thank you. It's good to see you again. I hope to see you in our Season 2 Street Fighter 6. But before we get into our next match, I would like to bring up the replays brought to you by Ace Gamer Apparel. Yes, wow, MIDNIGHTAUS absolutely dominating on that Marissa pick. Just non-stop punishing. Every single time, nearly every single time, WARLUK was starting to get a bit of momentum, starting to spend and throw in some damage. MIDNIGHTAUS was just very skillfully blocking what they had to, taking some damage if they had to, but all in all, so much control and skill from MIDNIGHTAUS. That was nice. That was good to see. That was a really good performance by MIDNIGHTAUS and WARLUK. But yeah, unfortunately WARLUK will be knocked out of our qualifying, out of our quarterfinals, and we say goodbye to them. So goodbye, WARLUK. Thank you again for participating. Thank you again for joining up. It was good to see you, but MIDNIGHTAUS will be qualifying into the next semi-final up against LILIUM. Now for our next game, we will have Golden Avenger and Professor versing each other. Now, we have seen Golden Avenger here 2 times, I believe. This will be our 3rd time seeing them. Or am I wrong? No. I think, no. Last qualifier 2 was Golden Avenger's debut into the Esports Championship Street Fighter 6 games. And they are back again to try again for the grand prize pool, which will be $130. $100 going to the winner and $30 going to the runner-up. So Golden Avenger is looking to get a bit of that, versing Professor, who I do not know much about, to be honest, but we will know more about them very shortly as that match gets up onto the screen. How do I think this is going to go? Oh, well, it seems to be that our newcomers today are knocking out all of our returning players. So maybe Professor will win this one. Maybe not. Who knows? I would like to vouch for Golden Avenger because they have come back here once again. So I think it will be a tug of war between these 2 players. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for something that is I'm not hoping for a thrashing. I want to see two high skilled level fighters just playing it out between each other. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but I know it will go well. I know that it will be quite good because players are in. The lobby has started up. The game will be starting up very shortly for our, okay, I'm sitting up in my seat now, for our second match of the day between Golden Avenger and Professor, one of whom will be getting knocked out and the other one will be progressing into the semi-finals up against Big Dog DOOKLYNNN. Now here we go, the match is starting now in our round one. Here we go, missing the very first hit of the game and getting punished for that by Professor. Golden Avenger, nice block on that, following that up with a nice mid-range attack, grapple over the shoulder. Drive gauge is empty, but it doesn't matter. He's going to cheese that move again with the nice overheads coming through. Professor not really been able to get some hits out until now, but blocks are coming in from the side of Golden Avenger. But Professor will pick him up and throw him down with the Zangief special. Here we go. Round two, Professor winning that first round, throwing him down again, cheesing him. Golden Avenger, nice block on that. But it doesn't matter because Professor will be throwing it down, punishing him. Drive gauge is empty, but it doesn't matter. One more hit and Golden Avenger is out for this first match. Alright, Professor firing it off and starting off with one. Whiffing that Golden Avenger. Professor throws it down with an overhead. Hits him back once again. Golden Avenger can't seem to get any hits in at all. Dodging it all. Professor. Oh, here we go. Golden Avenger throwing it back in. Some mid-range attacks coming in, but will be blocked by Professor's drive parry. Blocks coming in and a nice suplex grapple. Oh my god, with the overdrive hit on that. But it doesn't matter. Professor is going to get one hit in and win this round. Here we are, our final round between these two players. Golden Avenger, you can do this. But Professor says, no, you can't. Whipping that overdrive move from that, but it's okay. I didn't see that. I will ignore that. Drive gauge is nearly empty for both players here now. Golden Avenger with the HP advantage and a nice suplex grapple onto that. Professor, what are you doing? Are you playing with your food or are you getting romper stomped right now? Oh, nice move there with the block and the overdrive move. Golden Avenger spins and whiffs that with the parry coming in from Professor. Throwing it down now. How is this going to go? Golden Avenger, you have no HP left, but neither does he. One more hit, can you do it? Golden Avenger, no! Oh no! You nearly had it! You nearly had it, Avenger! Oh my god! That last round! Oh my... Alright, give me a second, okay? What was that? Alright, I gotta step away from my mic for a second while I calm myself down. That last round! Golden Avenger! Holy shit! Professor! My good god, man! Okay, alright, let me... Wow, that is exactly what I love to see in this. Oh my gosh. Alright, what can I say? Okay, so Professor, congratulations for progressing into the semi-finals up against DOOKLYNNN, but Golden Avenger, holy crap. Wow, that was incredible. Alright, I need to find my words for this, and while I do, we're going to have our replays back on the screen shortly, and I hope that last battle, that last just tug of war of HP between those two players, I hope we see that on the screen shortly for our replays, because that was insane. That was what the hell. But yeah, Professor starting off so strong up against my boy Golden Avenger, but damn, Golden Avenger was battling hard, was fighting hard up against Professor. We do not have that last final round up, but it's okay. I am going to talk about it right now because I am still reeling from that. So Golden Avenger woke up and just got into the game. The combos were flying off seamlessly. They were hitting. Professor at one point was not able to do much of anything except block and take the blows. But oh my god, and towards the end there, both players low on HP, Golden Avenger spending, just powering up. Oh my gosh, and they were both at like 10 HP. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, Golden Avenger, I am so stunned. Gosh, my throat is a bit raw actually from, give me another sec. Wow, okay. Golden Avenger, you are now my new favorite. That was incredible. Unfortunately, you do not qualify, but damn, my dude, I hope I see you again, because wow, man, you nearly tossed Professor into the bin there in that last round. But okay, but yes, good to see you again, Golden Avenger. I hope to see you in our next season 2 for our Street Fighter 6. Congratulations, Professor, for qualifying into the semi-final. But we do have MIDNIGHTAUS in our semi-final up against LILIUM coming up very shortly on your screens. I believe both players are in the lobby right now and the game is starting, so you will see that very soon. And oh my gosh, running off the back of that last game, going into this up against LILIUM and MIDNIGHTAUS, I am so hyped. I am so pumped. I should not have had 2 cups of coffee again this morning. I should not have had that at all. But here we go, Chun-Li and Marissa. LILIUM on the left side of your screen and MIDNIGHTAUS on the right side of your screen. Both players looking for an opening right now. Chun-Li finds it with the overhead over to the right side. Some moves coming down, but getting blocked by both sides right now. Bit of footsies going in here. Both players try to find out more about each other before they're getting into it. Right? Chun-Li is blocking more than they can damage off, but maybe I've spoke too soon. Maybe I haven't. LILIUM, half HP already, no drive gauge, but still throwing it down on this Marissa. Marissa looking to throw down some damage, but gets blocked and thrown back by Chun-Li, following that with a nice bit of damage there. Both players low in HP, but MIDNIGHTAUS taking the brunt of it. It looks like LILIUM will win this first round. MIDNIGHTAUS not able to get much of anything done in that game there. Right, starting off now for our fight 2 between these 2 players, playing off a bit careful now. LILIUM punishes him for throwing out some nice blocked hits there. Marissa trying to move over onto the right side, but will get punished by LILIUM for that. Right, unable to dodge that move there, throws him back, grapple over, a nice outward move there, gets blocked by LILIUM. My gosh, the damage is just... MIDNIGHTAUS is just taking absolute damage at this point. One more hit, and that is match 1 done. LILIUM starting off very strong on Chun-Li. We are in our second round now, in our first fight. Marissa going in the first hit, but gets punished for that by LILIUM, who will spend their drive gauge, throwing down more damage. MIDNIGHTAUS throwing it back up now, getting some nice blocks from LILIUM, but it doesn't matter because MIDNIGHTAUS will spend and throw it back down with the wall stun coming in. LILIUM unable to do much of anything as MIDNIGHTAUS just spends that money, hopefully getting a nice payout with the round win, but Chun-Li is make sure that does not happen. With that move, MIDNIGHTAUS will block that anyway. throws another hit now, which will get blocked by LILIUM. Some mid-range attacks coming in, but not hitting anything. Nice move coming in from MIDNIGHTAUS with a nice KO kick to the knees. And that is our first fight of our round 2 done, going towards the way of MIDNIGHTAUS, who is going to hold on to this. Alright, LILIUM waking up now with some nice moves. MIDNIGHTAUS now at half HP, throws a grapple down on the ground, follows up with some nice moves, but is blocked by LILIUM. A little bit of footsies coming in there, but LILIUM will say, no thank you, I am here for a fight. Here we go. Quarter HP left for MIDNIGHTAUS. Not a lot of drive gauge left for LILIUM, but not a concern for them because their opponent is very low. MIDNIGHTAUS will block those hits off, but not this one. MIDNIGHTAUS, you're so low and you're nearly out of the competition. LILIUM with that round win. We are in our final round now. Nice block, MIDNIGHTAUS. Starting off a bit slow here, both players tried to find an opening. We've got full HP bars, full drive gauge. So they are going to spend MIDNIGHTAUS being the first to throw it down with the nice counter. And he will throw LILIUM into the corner. LILIUM determined to get out of there, will do an overhead, throwing back over the top. MIDNIGHTAUS determined to not let their opponent off so easy. Nice moves coming in, but LILIUM will block them, throwing Marisa over the top, over their shoulder, onto the ground. Drive gauge empty now, and they will be in burnout. MIDNIGHTAUS should take advantage of this with the HP advantage and drive gauge advantage, but not really. They're trying to look for an opening here, playing it safe, and they will find it, but so does Chun-Li. Bending as well, throwing it back now with a huge move, which will take MIDNIGHTAUS down to a tiny health bar with no drive gauge at all. Empty, in burnout, no HP. Goodbye, MIDNIGHTAUS. Hello, LILIUM. Progressing into the finals. Alright. So, newcomer, MIDNIGHTAUS, winning the quarterfinals up against WARLUK, but unfortunately getting knocked out by returning fighter LILIUM, who will progress into the finals. But okay, wow. Alright. I'm still a bit man, I should not have been so hyped in that last game because my voice is nearly gone. My voice is nearly gone, and we're not even up to the finals yet. We still have one more semi-finals before we get into that. But that last fight between MIDNIGHTAUS and LILIUM, man, wait, I didn't even have any predictions. But yeah, MIDNIGHTAUS unfortunately did lose after that up against LILIUM, which will be progressing once again into the finals. I believe this is the third time or the second time that LILIUM has made it to the finals. I believe maybe this is the second time. No. I'm not too sure actually. I can't really think right now because I am still waiting. I keep thinking about this next match with DOOKLYNNN, but before we get to that, we do have our replays coming up on the screen shortly, brought to you by Ace Gamer Apparel. So let's have a quick look at these replays. Right, but yeah, LILIUM has been, I think every single time now that we have seen LILIUM, they have chosen their favorite Chun-Li and just played brilliantly up against Marisa, which is, I'm a bit surprised with that sort of how that turned out, to be honest, because in our past games with Marisa coming up against Chun-Li, it doesn't really work out too well for the Chun-Li, but LILIUM really proving their skill, their prowess on that champ has come up on top, and it works out well for them. They'll be progressing into the finals. Who knows who they will verse, because our next match, we have our semi-finals up against Professor and DOOKLYNNN. Now, how do I think this is going to go? Now, DOOKLYNNN is a... Man, I can't stop talking about him, but I'm going to keep talking about them because DOOKLYNNN, every single time DOOKLYNNN comes in on here, they absolutely rinse out the rest of the competition. DOOKLYNNN just comes in here, washes their hands with the rest of the fighters, and then just goes about their day with another extra $100 in their pocket every fortnight. Like, damn, dude. They're just an absolute powerhouse in the scene, in this season. I think the smart part of me, if I was to predict, it would probably be DOOKLYNNN progressing into the finals. But damn, okay. But I do want to go for the underdog here, though. I do want to go for Professor. I mean, I'm not really sure who DOOKLYNNN will play this time. Probably, I believe when they was nearly, I believe in the last qualifier, when Good On My End was they versing Good On My End? Yeah, they were versing Good On My End, I believe. Oh, I actually can't. I think I have the names wrong. But anyway, long story short, another fighter in the finals or the semi-finals was trying to force DOOKLYNNN into a mirror match with JP, but DOOKLYNNN using Ryu instead. So with the JP nerfs this patch, I do think that DOOKLYNNN will probably choose his backup Ryu. I'm not too sure, to be honest. We can only really see as his next match will be up on our screens shortly. Both players should be in lobby. Games should be starting up between these two, Professor and DOOKLYNNN. DOOKLYNNN and Professor. How is this going to go? We'll find out very shortly. Pardon me, on the screens. I'm just going to have a preemptive sip of water here. Damn. Alright. Plays are in. Match is getting started very shortly, and after this we'll find out who the winner is, who'll be versing LILIUM in our finals for our very last qualifier, because the next time you will see me on the screen doing our Street Fighter 6 games, it will be for our season final. Match is starting now. Get hyped, get ready, get hydrated. I might have to again during this game. I can already feel my voice starting to give out for the semi-final. It might have to do with the barking I was doing before we got into this broadcast, because I like to hype myself up with a series of intense barking, like yeah, I'm a big dog, you know, that type of shit. So that's kind of like my vocal exercises before we get into these broadcasts, and here we go. Okay, here we go. Round 1 starting now. DOOKLYNNN will be choosing their favorite JP up against Professor, who will be returning back with Zangief. Okay, I will learn how to pronounce that again. You know when you read something, you don't know how to pronounce it, you just pronounce it weird? Yeah, correct me in chat if you want. I will listen. Starting off slow now with some long-range attacks coming in from DOOKLYNNN as he keeps Zangief in his place, not wanting him close to him at all. Professor will spend but gets blocked by DOOKLYNNN, who seems to be reading him like a book. Half a second of nothing there, punishing back. DOOKLYNNN will punish his opponent. Oh, Professor, no HP, no drive gauge. DOOKLYNNN, confident, keen, blocking off every single one of these attacks, not letting him get much of anything done. DOOKLYNNN taking that first round in our first fight of our semi-finals. Ooh, Professor trying to run it up to DOOKLYNNN now, but DOOKLYNNN sees it, throws it back. Nice! Block from Professor, throwing it into DOOKLYNNN's face, but DOOKLYNNN, no sweat, would block it, turn it back, throw him back into his face. Some long-range attacks going in there as he puts Professor out on the end of his arm, out of arm's reach. Now Professor unable to get close to do any sort of real damage onto him. And DOOKLYNNN just punishing his every move. Oh, and he spends and now throwing it back into him, but this is definitely just going to be another KO for DOOKLYNNN. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Goodbye, Professor. Alright, here we go. Match 2, round 1. DOOKLYNNN already with 1 win under his belt. Absolutely cheesing that move right now, keeping Professor at an arm's length, moving in with some nice moves there. Professor tries to throw in and spend some damage onto DOOKLYNNN, but DOOKLYNNN will see that coming and block it. Oh man, the old man is just punishing every single time Professor tries to come in close for a move. DOOKLYNNN just punishes over and over again, not letting him get close, not letting him get too far away either. Professor is going to try and do what he can, whips that move, but DOOKLYNNN will try and get in too close. Professor will whiff that move over and over again. It's okay, Professor. DOOKLYNNN spending once again and throwing it back, teleporting in behind it, but Professor still has some fight in him, throws him down with that nice special, trying to get close, but low HP, low drive gauge for both players here. DOOKLYNNN needs to just do one kick to the shin, and he does. Alright, we're in round 2 now of our match 2. DOOKLYNNN starting off with some early... Whoa! That grapple didn't connect? Hello? Alright, but it doesn't matter. DOOKLYNNN spending, throwing it down. Professor unable to do any sort of real damage onto him. Joes go down with a slight stun on the floor. Professor, very low HP. DOOKLYNNN just playing with his food now. DOOKLYNNN just end his suffering, finish it off, and he does. Alright, DOOKLYNNN on the JP, on the old man. Just destroying every bit of competition that comes his way. I am sitting on my knees here. That was... Oh, Professor, that was... Man, DOOKLYNNN, that was disgusting, eh? That was... DOOKLYNNN is just such a good fighter. Such a skilled competitor. Damn, if they are not the best fighter in Australia, then I don't know who else is. Maybe good on my end, maybe some other fighters that we haven't seen yet come through. But damn. Alright, Professor. Thank you very much for coming in, for signing up to your very first Esports Championship Street Fighter 6 match. It was lovely to see you. You have done so well. Thank you for participating, and hopefully I will see you again for the Street Fighter 6 Season 2. If not, it's okay, but thank you very much for coming through, and congratulations to DOOKLYNNN for progressing into the finals, coming up against LILIUM. Now, we will have that coming up very shortly, but we will have a break, but we do have our replays coming up, I believe. Unless we just played the replays. Oh no, we haven't. Ignore everything I said, because the replays is up on your screen right now between DOOKLYNNN and Professor for the semi-finals. Newcomer Professor got absolutely thrown down and around by old man and two-time esports champion DOOKLYNNN. Oh, I think JP needs another nerf. Honestly, he's still. It's probably the way DOOKLYNNN plays, but I think JP needs another nerf just based off of what I just saw. What do you guys think? Do you think JP needs another nerf? Do you think they're a cheap champ? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. But honestly, we have our finals coming up very shortly. But we will go to a quick break before we go to the finals because I am running out of water and my brain is not working as good as it should. I need more water. So we are going to go and have a quick break before we get into our finals. I will see you shortly. Goodbye. Good afternoon and welcome back to the Esports Championship Season 1 Street Fighter 6 Qualifier 3 finals. Sorry, I'm a bit too hydrated. I've filled up. I'm already a quarter empty of my water bottle in anticipation for our final match up against LILIUM and DOOKLYNNN. And I just read in chat, DOOKLYNNN, this is not DOOKLYNNN, LILIUM. Congratulations, this is your first time progressing into the finals. So big thumbs up from me to you, and it was lovely to see you once again, WARLUK, in the chat, being a wonderful sportsmanship fighter, person, kind, humble, honest, amazing, incredible. I'm a big WARLUK fan, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I need a WARLUK shirt. I need a WARLUK shirt that says #1 back in WARLUK fan. Cause that's this girl right here. That's me. Man, I have a lot of favorites. I've had a lot of favorites today, actually. Like, I mean, Golden Avenger. Damn, I need a shirt from them too. I need you guys to sign it, please. Okay. So, all right, before we get into our finals, I'm going to put up the lineup for today up on the screen very shortly, so we can see, to all those who are tuning in now for our finals, what went down in the past few matches that we've had up here today. Now, in our quarterfinals, in our very first match, we've had my favorite, WARLUK, up against a newcomer, MIDNIGHTAUS, unfortunately losing out to them. And then in our match 2, in our quarterfinals, we've had another favorite of mine, Golden Avenger, come up against newcomer Professor. Newcomers absolutely winning the quarterfinals today. In our semi-finals, we've had LILIUM go 2-0 up against MIDNIGHTAUS, with LILIUM progressing into the grand finals for the very first time. But Professor was knocked down by DOOKLYNNN in the semi-final. The DOOKLYNNN progressing once again into the grand final. Now, our grand final format is a little bit different to our other games that we've had today. It would be a best of 5, whereas before they were best of 3. Now, this is going to be a little bit longer than all of our other games that we've had today, but it will be just as intense and entertaining as all the other ones were. In fact, more so, because, I mean, now these two fighters will be battling it out for either $100 or $30. $100 is going to the winner. $30 is going to the runner-up. So LILIUM and DOOKLYNNN. Now, DOOKLYNNN is our 2-time Esports Championship champion. They have won our past 2 qualifiers, absolutely smashing out the rest of the competition, going home each fortnight with a nice bit of money for a couple of games. Good on them. I'm proud of them. DOOKLYNNN has worked very hard. Maybe DOOKLYNNN has deserved it, to be honest. But today, is LILIUM going to knock DOOKLYNNN off the top? Is LILIUM going to end DOOKLYNNN's win streak? We're about to find out very shortly, because players are being invited into the lobby right now. And I am going to sit up again. I have the worst posture, sitting position whenever we get into these matches, honestly. on the edge of my seat every single time. Mic is just moving further and further away from my face because I will just get louder and louder, and I'll keep drinking my water. You'll probably hear me slurping on it. I probably won't even have time to drink this before we get into our finals because players are in. I'm gonna have a quick sip before we get into this to make sure that I don't break my voice. My voice doesn't break. Kind of embarrassing. I'll deal with it though. My voice doesn't break while I'm yelling about this game, about this match that's going to come up, because this is our finals. This is the last finals in our qualifier for Season 1 of Street Fighter 6. Next time you guys will see a Street Fighter 6 game on your screens, it will be the season finals. Yes, the season finals, which will be awesome. Okay, it will be even better than what you will be seeing now. Probably. I don't know. LILIUM is a great player up against another great player, DOOKLYNNN. I don't know. I just hope LILIUM makes DOOKLYNNN sweat. You know, I want an upset. I want LILIUM to win. I want LILIUM to win this. And here we go into this. LILIUM choosing their favorite Chun-Li up against DOOKLYNNN's one and only man, JP. Here we go. The first fight of our best of 5. DOOKLYNNN starting off with a lot of long-range damage coming in on Chun-Li, not letting them get close at all, with a nice pause between as they wait to see what the other player will be doing. LILIUM now at half HP, quarter HP, no drive gauge either, as DOOKLYNNN's just absolutely sending rounds down their way and hitting nearly every single one of them, because LILIUM just doesn't really have the power to block it. Gets the hit off onto DOOKLYNNN. DOOKLYNNN punished it with some more hits. Blocks coming in from LILIUM. Nice reads on those, but he wasn't able to read that. DOOKLYNNN's got to finish this round, this fight. The bang. Alright. Fight 2 now in a first round. Chun-Li starting off strong. Blocks coming from DOOKLYNNN as LILIUM tries to get more damage on the board. DOOKLYNNN spend. DOOKLYNNN will spend early, get some early game damage off. LILIUM drive gauge empty, in burnout now, no HP. DOOKLYNNN's got to keep following it up, sending down damage. LILIUM unable to really do anything because the hits just keep coming, the stun blocks just keep coming. Drive gauge empty, no nothing. Throws back down again, but DOOKLYNNN sees it coming, will block it. Kick to the head, and that is fight 1 done. Match 1 done. Alright. Now we're into match 2 now of our best of 5 in our first round here. Oh my gosh, okay. LILIUM, no drive gauge, but nice bit of HP. That's what I like to see for them. DOOKLYNNN will grapple him for getting too close. Nice blocking that from LILIUM, but damage will keep coming down his way, as DOOKLYNNN will keep cheesing that animation over and over again. Okay, let's go. LILIUM, half HP, no drive gauge in burnout now. DOOKLYNNN will take advantage of this, running low on drive gauge themselves, but it doesn't matter because LILIUM, no HP, no nothing. That will be a KO. That is our first. Alright, yeah, that's our first round done. Second match now. I'm messing up my words. I'm gonna just... LILIUM, no drive gauge. DOOKLYNNN throwing damage down range. LILIUM trying to block what they can, trying to get in close, but every single attempt at that has been warded off by DOOKLYNNN, who is just reading LILIUM like a book. Every time he gets close, he just keeps throwing more damage down range. LILIUM, no HP, no drive gauge. There it is. Match 2 done. DOOKLYNNN now 2-0. If LILIUM cannot win this round... Oh, here we go. Who's going to come out on top? LILIUM does. DOOKLYNNN in burnout now, following with some nice bit of damage, but DOOKLYNN will manage to get their way out of that. Trying to put down some damage now. Nice block on that. Throws it back into LILIUM's face. Drive gauge now for DOOKLYNN will spend. LILIUM, no drive gauge, but still with the HP advantage. Nice grapple over the top. Grapples him back again into the wall. DOOKLYNN tries to get out of that, but he can, and LILIUM is just chasing his ass over and over again with the grapple. DOOKLYNN will try and get in with an overdrive move, but LILIUM will do a counter drive carry onto that. DOOKLYNN with no HP, spending now. LILIUM, you can do this. One more hit and you've won the round. No! No, LILIUM! You were so close. LILIUM, you can do this. I have so much of faith in you. All right. Let's make DOOKLYNN sweat. I love this. Nice blocks coming in from LILIUM, but DOOKLYNN ahead of his game. More punishes coming in, but LILIUM can't get any hits off on him. DOOKLYNN keeping him at arm's length exactly where he wants him. Oh, the read on that from LILIUM. Saw that, countered it with a nice kick, putting him back in his place. DOOKLYNN will go back into the long range position to throw down what he can. Nice, LILIUM, another grapple into that. Tries to put in an overdrive move. DOOKLYNN blocks, but does not block that. A nice grapple and throw down. And LILIUM spends it, but DOOKLYNN sees it coming and punishes him up with the spends once again. Drive gauge empty. And oh my god, LILIUM, no HP. DOOKLYNN. 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 LILIUM. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. All right, folks. That is it. That is our best of 5. That is our finals. And LILIUM, there was many moments there where I could see that you have just read DOOKLYNN and counted that shit, and that was incredible. LILIUM, that was incredible. Oh my gosh. You guys couldn't see me up on the screen, but I'm up in my chair just bouncing around like, oh my god, my knees hurt, my voice hurts. Damn. Okay, let's put the replays on the screen while I try and just get myself back on track. Because, damn, LILIUM. Oh. LILIUM, you did so well. You made DOOKLYNN sweat in so many moments. I could see DOOKLYNN. Oh man. But that's it. Oh my god. Oh, DOOKLYNN with the absolute thrashing there over and over again. LILIUM just couldn't get anything done at all. So many times there was just an absolute beating from DOOKLYNN, but there were a few moments there where LILIUM read the situation, saw it before it happened, stopped it from happening, and there was even a time there where LILIUM was just over and over again throwing DOOKLYNN up against the wall, grappling once again, punishing him, and DOOKLYNN had no say in how their body was ragdolling all over that stage. But there we have it, folks. Our 3-time reigning Esports Championship Street Fighter 6 champion winner of our finals is DOOKLYNN. Congratulations. You've made me lose my words once again. Every single time I see DOOKLYNN fight someone here, I I become like this. I lose my voice. I become like this. I don't know what to say. My brain is just buzzing. I don't know whether to scream or cry or just probably scream. That was damn, Dooklynn. All right, that was well deserved. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your $100. Get yourself a nice big KFC bucket. Make sure you share it with your friends too. Make sure you share it with your supporters and your fans in the chat because damn, I'm a fan, man. But I'm also a big fan of LILIUM now. Like, congratulations. Making it into the finals up against Dooklynn, making them sweat, nearly winning that round up against Dooklynn. That was crazy. Congratulations, LILIUM. You have made runner-up. You will be qualifying into the season finals in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoy your $30 runner-up money. I hope to see you again in 2 weeks for the season finals if you do make it. Dooklynn, you better be there too. It'd be good to see you again. But wow. All right. Let me get back on track here. All right. So before I say anything else, I'd like to give out a reminder to our Modern Warfare 3 competitors that sign up. So that will be closing tonight at midnight for our last qualifier for the Modern Warfare 3 tournament before we go into our season finals. Entries are closing tonight at midnight. So make sure you sign up. $10 entry fee. Get your game on. Get your game on. Get on it. Get on it. It doesn't matter what skill level you are, what rank you are. Come on in. Come on in. Showcase your skills on here. Give me something to talk about. Give me something to yell and scream and hype up about. But yeah, wow. Congratulations to Dooklynn. Congratulations to LILIUM. Thank you very much to the fighters who have participated today. WARLUK, MIDNIGHTAUS, Golden Avenger, and Professor. Thank you very much for participating, showing up, doing your thing. I appreciate you guys. ESC appreciates you guys. But yeah, before we go here, I would like to thank our major sponsor, Ace Gamer Apparel, for the unwavering support of Australian grassroots esports. So support our supporter if you can, if you want to. You don't have to. Just give them a thanks, Ace Gamer Apparel. you don't have to do that. I've done it for you. Just there. But yeah, wow. Thank you guys once again for joining in on another Esports Championship broadcast. So we'll be back here same time next Saturday, 12 p.m. Brisbane time for our qualifier 3 of our Modern Warfare 3 tournament. So catch that if you want. If you don't, I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks for our Street Fighter 6 season final. My name is Relive, and thank you for watching. See you next time.